Hey everybody, welcome to Afterbuzz TV. Tonight we're talking 6 on History, Episode 8, Scorpions in a Bottle. In tonight's episode, we got Chase getting physical, Marissa, she's a lioness, and Michael meets his prince. Stick around, we're talking about it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, Afterbuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey,
Hey.
I thought this was appropriate
Yeah.
because we don't know who's friends with who.
Who's frenemies?
Wait, there's a lot of frenemies.
I
in
don't know
this
what's
episode.
happening. I know. Welcome everybody
What's up, y'all?
to the 6 here at Afterbuzz TV, Episode 8,
Hey.
Scorpions in a Bottle.
I love scorpions.
You're a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio.
Nice. I'm a Leo.
that's
no one
okay.
likes Leos. But anyway, speaking of Leos, my name is Daniel Lingard. I'm joined by lovely co-host.
Hi, your favorite Afro-Latina friend, Sally Chapman. What's up?
What's up is that this episode's up.
Dan, can I say I missed you this week?
Dude, why this week and not another week?
You know, I don't know. There's something special about the number 8. You know, episode 8.
Okay.
8 is the number of new beginnings. You know,
Oh,
and
very
I
nice.
also know that we're coming to an end soon.
We are coming to an end.
I was like, man, I'm gonna miss Dan.
Only 2 more episodes left.
I know,
And
crazy, right?
I want to tell you, this was my favorite one of the season so far.
I loved tonight's episode.
Was it your favorite or was it just my, it was up there for
It
you?
was up there. My
Yeah.
overall thoughts is like,
Yeah.
fantastic episode.
Really
like
was.
it was entertaining from start to finish.
Uh-huh.
The writing was really, really on
Well
point.
put together.
I mean, it was just dope.
It was so, we watched it separately tonight,
Yes,
and
we
the whole
did.
time, like, oh, I wish Sally was here so we could share this moment. I
Yeah.
really did. I was like,
Yeah.
because there's like the end thing with Michael, but we'll get into that
Right.
later.
There's a lot of things.
Let's start.
Okay.
Let's start with a tease.
Oh.
And there's a couple of teases that I want to do.
You love to tease me, don't you?
Yes. In the special tease, we're going to be talking about all things bear. And I know how much you like bear, so. What did that get you going right there?
That got me going. Okay, there's a lot of things. Okay,
Because I know you have a lot of things you're going to want to talk about him tonight.
Are we getting into
No,
it
no,
right
no,
now?
no, no.
Oh, okay.
The first
You
topic
got me all
I
excited.
know I wanted to tease it. And the first topic that we're going to be talking about tonight, we're going to talk about Michael and his prince.
Ooh.
And everything that happened in between.
So here's my thing. Mm-hmm. You know, we open up on Michael.
We do.
You know, he's scared out his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to Akmal's parents' house.
Is he
Out of all places.
Well, is he doing that on purpose because he knows
Yeah.
he'll call the police or
He'll
the
get caught.
prince's people on him?
Right.
He purposely wants to get caught.
Yes, for sure. I just was like, Akmal?
I never know when Michael's acting or when Michael's, really scared.
Right.
I never know. I didn't know that
can't
whole
tell.
episode. I have no idea.
What's happening?
He did so many amazing things tonight.
So many amazing things.
Mastermind, best villain I've seen in a while on network television.
Let me tell you the best thing about watching it live with the East Coast feed.
Okay.
It's like Twitter was going
Bonkers.
insane.
Yeah.
You know, specifically about, you know, Dominic's performance tonight. Like, everyone was just complimenting him. I mean, he did an incredible job to, like,
Yeah.
literally having us guess. I don't know whose side he's on.
He gets better and better every week.
It's
as
just-
an actor, and it's like, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Is he Team Gina or is he Team Prince? Or is he Team Self?
He's team. I was just.
I'm like-
you took the words out. I was just gonna make the joke. He's team. He's all about Michael.
Self. Oh my God.
It's all about Michael.
All about
You know,
Michael.
I saw a picture of Michael on Instagram.
Oh.
And he was in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So I reached out to him. Haven't heard back yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him on the show.
Let's do it.
If he's in LA,
I mean, why not?
He's got to come and play.
Yes, come on.
Here
now.
at AfterBuzz TV.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Now, do you think the prince is scary? How do you feel about the prince and his tactics and his killing sheeps or goats or
Here's
whatever?
the thing. It's like I wanted to say at the beginning that he was scary, but
Right.
then by the end, it's like how many people are above the prince? I thought the prince was the guy. I thought he was the highest up guy, and now we find out that the guy, the Russian guy, is apparently above him. And
Can I
come
just
on,
say
how many people are above him?
Can
Go
I
on.
just say how much I freaked out when that happened? I was like, what the what?
Did you think he was a good-looking dude? I was, this Russian guy's like, what a good-looking guy.
I wasn't thinking that.
I was. Oh, well,
You
me.
know, I did like
Apparently,
his,
I was.
I was thinking about his beard. I did.
Oh, you liked-
I liked his beard. His beard was
You
dope.
dug the
I was
scrub.
like, okay, beard on fleek. But outside of that, I was like, yo, what
what?
is happening here? The power
Right.
plays that
Oh,
happened
man.
throughout this whole episode. There were so many power plays, and that was a power play. And I just want to say, there was a line that happened in this episode. They're all the same before they die. And that moment when the prince brought out the knife.
Yep.
Because Marissa wouldn't answer the phone. And Michael just started crying. I said, Chase's line just is so true throughout.
I know.
Here, Michael, who's out for self, Michael, who's always been hardcore, right before he dies, they're all the same.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when Michael was giving up the prince at the end there, I thought he was giving up the prince. I thought he was going team Gina in theory, right?
Oh, my God.
Then he kills everybody, and then I'm like, oh, he's back on team prince. And then he decides to send that little phone message to Gina. It's like, well, is he doing that to tease her, or is he like trying to say, oh, I got you, girl?
Well, no, here's the thing.
All right.
Remember,
Tell me the
Gina
thing.
said, if you don't give me something, you got a certain amount of time, or I'm going to release these videos, which are going to let everyone know that it was him who gave all the intel.
Yeah.
You know, so he has to play both sides. He has no choice.
And he's doing such a good job at it.
So good. Oh, my God. So good.
My favorite character on the show, Michael.
I mean, he's, you know,
honestly,
a lot of people were tweeting that. They were like, man, I never, kind of like you, I'm rooting for the bad guy. Why am I scared for him? What's going on?
Yeah.
My favorite tweet, though.
Oh, you got to go.
Shout outs to Kelsey. Okay.
I love Kelsey. Don't know her yet.
Kelsey
but she sounds
is
awesome.
the bomb.
All
okay.
right.
Kelsey said, I mean, at Nazareth calling me his lioness, I might be willing to do bad things too.
Hey.
I was done.
Hey, the way that Michael says lioness to Marissa,
it was so good.
Even I got a little turned on.
He
said it very sexually.
Very sexually.
Not just like you're my girl on the prowl,
Right.
but you're my girl on the prowl.
And I mean, did you see how she got? She was all breathing hard, and she was having a moment.
There was a lot happening everywhere on her. I'm sure of it, but that's fine. You brought it up, not me. So.
Hey, I mean, look, it's on television.
It's on. It was great. No, that scene with her and Michael. I don't know how to. Marissa is such a confusing character as well.
Such a confusing character. But the funny thing is, she didn't even recognize Michael. Can we talk about that?
Had she ever seen him before? I thought in season 1 she did see him. I'm super confused now. I thought no, he was always in the dark via the Skype conversations or whatever,
or talking through the cartoons. But I do believe she's seen him once. But he was all dapper, and clean.
His hair was a mess.
So like now he's looking all messed up. He's been beat up.
Yeah.
So yes, and I still was like, man, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like this whole situation is like. I was literally, my blood pressure, I think, went up 2 notches from watching this episode.
You know, speaking of crazy, why don't you tell the kids at home how amazing Afterbuzz TV is?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Afterbuzzers, just know that right here on this network, we produce after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows.
That's right.
If there's a show that you're watching, besides the 6, because clearly you're here, we probably do an after show for it. So we do dramas, reality, sci-fi, and more, and there's no network that works harder to serve television fans than us right here. So, but we need your help. So we need you to subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. So by subscribing to our channel right here, AfterBuzz TV Dramas, YouTube will then suggest to you some content that tailors for you. It's like made for you, and it helps AfterBuzz, continue to grow. And if you're worried about those notifications, don't worry about it because those are optional. So hit the subscribe button right now to this channel and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know in the comments that you subscribe. We'll thank you on the air. And thanks for being our biggest fans and helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Very nice. In this episode, Marissa, aka Khloe, meets Buddha for the first time.
It goes down. And she wasn't ready.
No.
I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready, and yet she had the gun on her, though. So,
right. Well, she
always
has the gun on her. It's just
okay, fair enough.
But she's over here like hyperventilating. She can't keep it together.
Did freak out. I mean, I want to believe that before Marissa was brainwashed by Michael, she was just a normal girl, and then all of a sudden she's thrust into this organization where she has to kill people. That would be a lot for anybody. And how old is technically she is? Like maybe 17?
I have no idea how
17.
old this girl
I mean, the
is.
actress is probably older, but she's probably 17. That's a lot for a 17-year-old to take. But I just could not. First of all, how dark was that dinner they were all at?
Oh my gosh.
Why was there no lighting? That house is just the biggest piece of crap they live in. That house that they had to rent out.
Was no one else disturbed at the staring? Like,
how did they not know something was up with her?
How do you not pick up on this woman just staring?
I have to call out. I got to call out Jackie. Because not only did Jackie not notice how weird Khloe was being, but she's like, Ricky, can you bring her home? And yeah, Annabelle, don't go with her. Let's let them have alone time on the ride home so that Marissa can kill him. Like, come on.
Like,
way to just let him go.
She's been so, like, adamant about, like, protecting and safety. And then all of a sudden, but I think he scared her because, I mean, he was so angry.
With the
when
gun
he found
situation?
the gun, I was like, oh my God. And then Jackie, I tweeted her. I said, Nadine, why you snitched on Kyle like that?
Did we know that Alex gave her the gun? As viewers of the show, we did know that. Okay.
We did know that.
Yeah.
Why you snitched on Alex? What's up with that? I was really upset.
Yeah.
She should have. Anyway, but I guess it's scary to have a husband for a Navy SEAL. You're like, all right, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
And the writers of the show, I feel like, gave Khloe, a.k.a. Marissa, every opportunity in the book to kill Buddha. He's like, he was having dinner. This is what confused me. He's having dinner. He probably ate a little bit, but he needed a snack from the vending machine. Like, he was still hungry.
Right.
And then, like, that sets that whole thing up where she could... And then instead of him dying, which I knew he was not going to die.
Right.
Annabelle conveniently calls on the phone, like...
Well, not die. Like, I thought...
Or get injured. Okay.
Get injured.
But she was point blank range. How did she miss that? I mean, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
But if she injured him, then she'd be caught. Like...
Right.
They would know.
Yeah.
And I tweeted, Saved by the Bell. I mean, Annabelle.
Oh!
I know that's corny, but, you know...
Any 90s reference...
You know... Hey,
I'm into it.
You know, I knew you'd appreciate it.
You should have said, Alley Cat Strike. Just kidding. Gutter Ball.
I was like...
That's what you should have said for Caudler.
I was like, Dan would appreciate this corny joke.
I love 90s references.
So, yes, he was saved by Annabelle. That phone call saved him. So... But yeah, we knew that wasn't gonna happen. I mean, it would give away the whole operative, and then the next thing we know, man... Then can she kill the rest of the team? You know, it's like...
This is good. Well, this sets it up where Michael is like, hey...
You gotta get everybody.
You gotta give her... And then now she has that added motivation where she was, like, scared in this episode to do it.
Right.
I don't think she's gonna be so scared now that she's got Michael, her, like...
So scared. I love
her
that.
lion. She got her lion there. Because she's the lioness.
Yes.
Let's get into this.
What are we getting into?
Well, your boy Chase gets a little physical tonight.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I figure we should talk about this.
I got notes. I got things.
All 3 pages about Chase?
I got things.
You really do like Chase.
No, not like that.
I know.
Shout out to Edwin. He's so sweet. Okay, so I literally was tweeting my fingers off. You better back.
Really?
I was like, you better back off. Chase, we fighting you. The whole Six Squad, everybody on Twitter that loves this show. Like, he was being such a D-I-C-K, this dude from Harvard.
His name's Anthony. He comes in hot. He comes into this bar hot. Chase is sitting there. He's talking with Sam, and he's talking with Peanut, whatever that guy's name is. Your favorite guy, Peanut. Anthony comes in hot and just starts dissing on... calls him Bobby instead of Robert. He nicknames him. I don't know, if that was a nickname in high school. Who knows? And, Chase decides to take it up with him in the bathroom. And I don't know if that's the right call. I mean, the guy wasn't letting it go. He even gave him one more opportunity in the bathroom to, like, at least apologize or something. And then he didn't. And then Chase goes off and literally beats him half to death. Has his face in a urinal.
Here's the thing.
He can smell the urinal cake. He's that close to it.
Chase whooped that ass.
You know
what? I'm not mad about it, to be honest. Sometimes people like that need to be put in their place. Look, I don't condone violence all the time. But this is just TV. So for the sake of TV, yes, whoop that ass. Because
baby.
It's true what he says. Y'all all the same. It's like people like to talk a big talk, and people like to feel privileged and feel like they can say anything. And
I agree. Yeah.
We're living in a time where people really feel like they can say whatever they want, especially because they're behind a screen that can protect them. And people
Social
are
media.
being these big bullies. And I'm like, but if I was in your face,
would you
say that? Or if there was a knife to you, would you be this big and bad? It's just like...
Yeah.
I
mean, Anthony's interesting to do because he's shouting off at Chase in front of everybody at a bar, thinking, oh, Chase isn't going to mess with me because there's so many people around, whatever.
Right.
Conveniently go to the bathroom and see what Chase does.
But then the reaction of the woman, and I think it's such a gray line, and it's so touchy because it looked like Harvard dude has some history with her, or maybe likes her, and knows that Chase and her have history, and he's trying to like get in the way, that he's trying to show her he's a savage.
Yeah.
He's no longer this poised Harvard man. He's changed. You shouldn't want him or like him. He's an animal, right?
I'm the businessman. I have a 9 to 5. I got the money, right?
So to a certain degree, Chase played right into his hand, unfortunately, and showed her and him what he quote unquote really is.
Right. That is, you're so right on that. Like, that kind of sucks that he did that, right?
Yeah. So it's just like sometimes aggressors that come at us, that's what they want. They want us to play into their hands. And sometimes it's all about discernment, like figuring out how to choose your battles wisely. You know, sometimes the battle calls for you to fight, hence when he's out on the field. And sometimes it calls for you to turn the other cheek and just not fight, you know? So,
I mean, it's not like Sam went running after Chase at the end. That's with the girl. She stayed. She looks like she was staying with the guy in the bathroom who was all beat up and stuff. So.
Right.
Alex and Dharma. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Alex did some lying tonight.
You know
Caudler
what?
was lying a lot to get back in.
I got some things about that. You know, first of all, Dharma's plan, I wrote this down. I was like, let's find Dawn and go to California.
Yeah.
It took me 18 years to get a dad. I don't want to lose him now.
It's a lot. That opening scene was a lot. Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yes. And I was like, you're setting me up to cry. Like, I already know. They're setting me. They said one more thing. But then, you know, Bear didn't make it any better.
No, he didn't.
Get medical clearance. Get medical.
We have a lot to talk about Bear tonight. I did predict that he was going to go after Dawn, so I was like, oh, I might be right. And then, boom, Bear got. I'm like, no, I wanted to be right with my prediction.
Right.
All right. Let's talk about Bear.
Okay.
Let's talk about Bear because I need to get into this. He what's up?
No, go ahead.
Bear made a couple bad decisions tonight. Well, in theory. Last episode, he made the bad decision of letting Michael go.
Yes.
And then in this episode, he makes a bad decision of getting drunk. And then he makes technically a bad decision, even though I think he's technically single, of sleeping with another woman. I don't mind him flirting. I thought the sleeping was a little much. And I was a little upset also because I wanted that when he was texting Gina. Or called Gina. And
he drunk dialed Gina.
I wanted Gina to show up at the bar, and I wanted them to have sex. That's what I want, because then my prediction will be right.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but that's what I wanted.
Come on.
And so I'm only mad that I'm mad he had sex, but not because he had
with
sex.
With the wrong person.
Thank you very much.
You are the worst. I just want to throw my papers at you.
I'm sorry, that's what I predicted.
Listen, I'll tell you this much. Bear had me feeling some kind of way from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I wrote some quotes. You get your own team and you make your own calls.
Yeah.
You know, like him and Buddha going toe to toe, head to head. I'm really, really saddened by this whole ordeal, the death of Rip, this whole Nazarene Prince search coming, you know, bringing the team apart, you know, specifically these two guys, right?
Because Buddha wants to be next in line. He thought he was supposed to be next in line after Rip.
And it sucks, right? So I'm feeling some type of way about that. Then Caudler comes in like a hothead, straight to Bear, like, yo, who let him go? What's going on? And then Bear, not assessing as a leader what could be happening, not really knowing the condition of this man. You've been gone, and just go straight to get this medical clearance.
Yeah, get it.
Which could cost this man his life.
Your supposed one of your best friends. Your brother.
Your job as the leader of this team is to protect them.
Yeah.
And this is not smart. So I'm mad at that.
Well, what do they say? They say protect you worry about yourself last. You protect everybody else, right?
Protect everybody else.
And he ain't protecting Alex there.
No. And so I was pissed about that. And then you get drunk, you get sloppy. And you're just having sex with some random chick from the bar.
Yeah?
I'm feeling some type
of... He met her once before. She's not that random, right?
First of all, Dan Lindgren.
Full name.
Yes.
My middle name is Brian, so Daniel Brian, if you want to do the full next time.
Daniel Brian Lindgren.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry.
I'm feeling I'm Bear. And Lena, I'm team them. I'm feeling some type of way. What if Lena finds out?
Lena not even shown in this episode. And I think what's going to come back to bite Bear is that I bet Lena did not have sex with the art teacher.
Of course not.
I was banking on her doing that so it was okay, but now they clearly want you to know that Lena didn't do that,
Remember,
right?
He's sweet and boring.
Yeah, yeah. He probably gave her a kiss on the cheek.
That's not going to work.
He gave her a side hug.
But you know what? there might still be a chance for him and Gina.
Oh, well, sure.
I mean, he already got the first bang out of his system, which will make it easier for him to then have conflicts of interest at work. Does that make you happy?
Bear's not hibernating, that's for sure.
You know what? I'm over you, Dan. Over you.
Well, yeah, okay. So we had that thumbs up was good news, right?
Yes.
Okay,
thumbs
great.
up is good news. They're very close.
Okay.
Very close.
So what we're gonna do?
We're close.
Do you have any news you want to get into this week before we get into our special segment, or are we not doing? Or let's go into predictions then. You tell me, because we're all thrown off because of our special stuff.
We got special stuff happening, y'all.
All right, so let's.
But can we talk about something that we missed?
Go for it. Yeah.
We didn't talk about Gina.
All right, let's talk about Gina and the $50,000 that she just had to spend to get 3 phone numbers.
Well, first let's talk about her getting fired. How do you think that it was justified? Did you see that coming?
Why would
Did you see her?
No. I didn't think she'd be fired at all.
Okay,
She was top dog this whole thing. I didn't think she could get fired.
Right.
I was so confused by it because she's walking around for these past 7 episodes like nothing can touch her, and I thought that she could make any decision she wanted and it wasn't frowned upon. Well, apparently letting Michael, her only asset, go.
And she killed the other dude.
So that wasn't even. Was that even?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Great.
Beautiful. Yes.
I'm gonna interrupt and give a very special announcement. We have a special guest that just arrived. It was all in our ears right here, and he will be entering the studio momentarily.
I'm so excited.
And we're gonna get him all set up.
He made it.
Yes, that's right. We're gonna wait till you're seated to announce who you are.
Right.
This is gonna be fantastic.
Well, can you finish telling me about Gina while we're waiting for our guests to get ready?
Gina shouldn't have been fired. That's what I'm gonna say.
Why is she spending all her retirement money though? I don't understand.
Yeah.
He's here!
Edwin Hodge, who plays Chase, is live in studio with us right now to talk all things 6.
Praise the Lord.
You had a busy day today, my man, huh?
I've had a busy week.
You're just doing project after project, huh? They don't let you off the set.
I'm trying to, man.
Can you say what you were working on today, or is it private?
Today I'm working on a small little independent film.
Nothing wrong with that.
Called If Not, When. If Not Now, When. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And then tomorrow I gotta film that movie. Go and shoot Mayans and see for FX.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Back to
Yeah.
the movie, and then it's been good.
Yeah.
God.
The other day he went on 3 auditions in one day. I said, you better.
Oh.
Hey, I'm trying to pay
work.
the bills.
You better work. You better work, brother. Work.
Trying to pay them bills. How y'all doing?
We're
doing
doing great, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We were actually
Yes.
talking tonight about you get very physical in this episode.
I
Have you
do.
had a chance to watch
I
it
do.
yet? Or
I
no?
watched it a little bit. It's funny
okay,
because I was
yeah.
I was on set and I was trying to get my direct TV on, in between takes or whatever. But I got a little glimpse of this
Yeah.
episode.
Edwin, I'm not gonna lie. They needed to show you more this whole season. I'm a little upset. We need more Chase,
Yes.
right? I mean, you don't have to say that, but that's fine. But you get a really good, you get a really nice scene tonight.
No, tonight,
You've been building this whole season
and
of
that's the
being
thing,
mad. This physical,
this was my season to kind of just develop the character.
Yeah,
build
it really
on
was, too.
And even though we didn't see a lot of them, I just wanted to make sure that what I did was very definite. I wanted to make sure that we did explore and go on this journey with Chase as he got a little darker, and the effects of war really took on, as far as what he's doing with the boys and the fellas and whatnot.
That is so true. Like, even though we didn't see you as much as I would have liked in this season, literally every scene with him in it is like a must see TV. It really was. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And the folks on Twitter agreed. Like today, we were going ham. Like
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It got mad love for that
You got a
scene.
whole squad behind you. I was like, listen, you come for Chase, you come for us.
For everybody.
We fighting you. I was
Yeah.
like, whoop his ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Who is this Anthony guy? Was he nice offset
He
at
was
least?
just an a-hole. No, he was good offset. He was definitely nice offset. But once they yelled action,
Where was that film? Was that up in Vancouver?
This was all in Vancouver.
All in
the entire
Vancouver, yeah.
season.
Entire season was, yeah.
Yep.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But it was fun, man. It was definitely fun.
Are you gonna get some more big scenes in these last 2 episodes?
I mean, the last 2 episodes are just big in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell by the trailer for the next
Yeah,
episode.
freaking out.
Yeah, the last 2 scenes. I mean, the last 2 episodes. it's everybody, man. I mean, you know, everybody has some really pertinent moments. You know, some OS moments. You know,
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things that happen towards the end that nobody's gonna expect, and it's gonna be interesting to leave on
Listen,
this
my
note.
blood pressure.
It's
I
gonna be
need
interesting
y'all.
to leave on this note.
I'm trying to stay alive for a long time.
Yeah,
The show is making me like that.
I'd love to get your thoughts on Bear's decision to let Michael go, or to allow Gina to let Michael go, I guess.
Well, you know, it's
It's
that
tough.
decision that you have to make on the battlefield, you know, and not every decision is going to be the right decision. The team is not always going to follow you, you know, just like what's going on right now in today's reality. You know, you may have a leader, but that leader may not be best fit for what's going on at that given moment in time.
Didn't I say that? That he's not
Sally,
leading.
you're always right. I'm just here to hang out. You're always right.
Telling you.
You know, so, you know, we do a lot of things for selfish reasons, ego.
Right.
You know, it all comes into play when you're out there, you know. As much as we want to respect each other and respect each other's opinions and decisions, if you are the man in charge, you know, it is what you say that goes. And we got to follow suit. But at the same time that we're following suit, we have to be very cognizant of where we stand as far as our morals are concerned.
Yeah.
And how we feel and whatnot. So, you know, this entire season, this show, it encompasses all of that. You know?
Yeah. Well, I've got a special top 6 segment for you. We do special segments every week.
Can I just prep him really quick?
Yeah, sure.
So let me tell you something that Dan does to me every week,
All
right?
right.
He
Here we
brings
go.
in this special segment of his top 6, and he got his
Right.
corny 90s music in the background.
Okay, all right.
So now he's about to do it to you.
Edwin, you were a 90s kid. You can appreciate that,
Yeah,
right?
I can appreciate the 90s. Yeah, for sure.
Well, while they're setting up the top 6 segment,
Yes.
I just wanted to ask you the physical endurance you guys had to do in the last season. You said was so much.
Yeah.
We had Jalen in.
Yes.
And he was saying that it was freezing up in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were just like.
Oh, yeah.
He had they said he almost had hypothermia and stuff.
Jay, I mean, the first episode, you know, he's kind of sitting on the little edge
That's
of the
what he was
helicopter.
talking
Yeah.
about. How cold he got up
So,
there.
you know, everybody else, we're all in the Black Hawk. You know,
Yeah.
we're cold, but, you know, we're kind of chilling. But
Yeah.
Jay, I mean, he's just getting blasted with the wind.
Oof.
And, yeah, he had blue lips by the time he got off of it. So.
They didn't give you a Prius to drive around this season.
Nah,
Not
thank
yet.
God, man. Thank God.
Did you say
Jesus.
in your contract I'm not driving a Prius in
Well, I
season
mean,
2?
I told him at the end of the season, I was like, we gotta change this. How the hell
How
does
is
Chase?
my name Chase and I got a Prius?
A Prius, really? Y'all couldn't give me a Charger or something?
Yeah,
like,
with a name like Chase.
Right, you need a nice car.
You
nice
need,
car.
You need a nice car.
Yes. Do you have a motorcycle? Is that what you
Yeah, that's my
see in
bike.
real life?
Oh.
I got
In
a
real
bike,
life,
yeah.
he got the vroom
I got the
vroom.
vroom vroom.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
2-wheel power right there.
Jeez. Well,
That's why I was like,
congratulations on that.
safe
Thank you.
travels, please.
Yeah.
Get
Hell
here
yeah.
safely.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let me set you up for the top 6.
Top 6.
So what we do every week is we break down my top 6 favorite something.
Okay.
So this week I scoured the internet
Oh wow.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
for
dreaded internet.
pictures of you.
We did this to Jalen. It was crazy.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of
All
fun.
right.
So what we're gonna do? What's that?
They're ready.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna show pictures, and you're gonna tell me what the hell they're from.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I do mine from my least favorite to my favorite.
Your favorite. Okay.
I think they're gonna appear on the screen behind him. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's all
Okay.
right. You can just turn around, Mr. Edwin Hodge, and you can
right.
check out our first picture here.
Uh-oh.
They should all be of you in theory. You're gonna go to number 6.
Number
to
6.
start. Yes, number 6 to start.
Oh, my
there you are.
gosh.
It'll get bigger. What? That is Edwin.
That is-
I want to know if you remember taking that. What is this from?
do.
That's a headshot, obviously.
That's yeah, one of my first headshots. Out of New
Wow.
York. I might have been.
Look at
I
this
might have been
kid.
6 or 7 at that time. Maybe a little older than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was me at the start of my career.
It looks fantastic.
So cute.
Now you got your start. You can look back this way every time because I want to
Yeah.
make sure that you can see
Yeah.
your beautiful face. You got your start in Die Hard with a Vengeance. Is that right? With your brother? Was
no,
it
that
with you?
That was actually my first big movie.
Oh, nice.
but
You done stuff before that?
Yeah, I'd gotten my start. My big start was actually on this commercial that I randomly found myself doing.
I wish I could find that. What was the
yeah.
commercial for? Burger King, something like that?
No, it was a European clothing line.
Oh, that's cool.
I believe it was called TJIH Boys Clothes or something like that.
Nice.
But my first big job was actually Cosby Show, working as an extra on the Cosby Show.
Man, you were doing it,
And
man.
then
Yeah.
Sesame Street came after that. So
Fantastic.
That's where I started.
Let's get that second picture up.
Uh-oh. Oh, my
We'll
gosh.
we'll let Edwin explain what this next picture is of.
Wow.
That's me and my baby bro.
What are you guys doing in the picture, though? Is what I was wondering.
We're just acting stupid.
No, I love it. I love it.
Is
that Nick Cannon in the
that's-
background?
Is it? It probably is.
No, like,
Poster?
it's a poster for Nick Cannon. I saw it, like-
yeah. It's God, what was that movie?
That's
you
what I'm
did?
wondering.
The
That's
one
what
with
you
Jesus.
I don't know.
It was a remake of another old movie.
With yes,
with Christina Milian.
Love can't buy a thing. Or
Thing,
something,
yeah,
something
something like that.
Love don't
Yeah,
cost a
yeah.
thing.
Love don't
Yeah.
cost a thing. Yeah, there you go. See,
Yeah.
there you go. So,
Love don't
yeah, but that's just.
Oh, that and you guys were in the movie, or you guys were just
Nah,
you
we
were
were
friends
just
with
we just
Nick?
friends with people in the
Yeah,
movie.
there you go,
there.
So we were there.
The
Yeah.
red carpet.
Yeah.
You guys are
Being
doing it in that
That's-
picture.
that's
It's
my
it's
baby.
so great. I love how I have a brother too, so we do silly stuff
Silly
like that. Like,
stuff.
I gotta
Yeah.
throw that up
Yeah.
there. For
You
him.
got to.
I love you and your brother's relationship.
Oh, thank
I
you.
just
It's great.
think it's so dope, and I think it's so important for black men to see black men love on black
Yeah,
men.
yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
and for people to see that it's not a competition. Like, you guys have been in this game together for a very long
Exactly.
So
time,
true.
and it's
Exactly.
been nothing but support and love and like championing each other. And when he books a job, when you book a job, and it's beautiful to see. Yeah,
Everything coming in one household, pretty much.
right.
All right, next picture. Whenever you guys are ready, we'll keep them rolling.
This is hilarious.
They're all up there.
Oh,
Here we go.
Jesus.
This is great.
Oh yeah.
This is great. Now this is
I
from.
like
Is this from
this one.
Dorm Days?
This is from Dorm Days.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is Dorm Days.
Now I didn't look this up. Is your character's name Dirtbag for real, or is that just it's written Dirtbag on the back of that shirt?
Nah, that's just a shirt I picked.
Okay. Oh. I didn't know.
I thought it was funny.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
Now that's the lovely girl from
Dirtbag.
Fresh Prince, right?
Yes.
Tatiana.
Yeah, Tatiana Ali.
Ali, yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
huge crush on her.
Didn't.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had a
God.
kissing scene.
Oh man.
I was nervous as hell.
Of course. Who wouldn't be?
Wow.
Yeah, but it all turned out pretty well. It was a fun movie. It was a fun movie.
Was she a good kisser?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if I was at that point. 'Cause I
We'll
was so
have
nervous.
her in next week and just
Oh,
ask
don't
her.
do
Look
that.
at it.
Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. We'll Skype her in wherever she is
Be
now.
like,
We'll Skype her in.
so,
I don't know about that.
back in those days,
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Click on the next picture. We'll keep this rolling.
this is
There's only a couple left here. Here's a group. I don't know what this is from.
Wow.
This is from King of Queens.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were on King of Queens.
Yeah, I did a guest. Okay, I did,
No,
I
tell
did
me
a guest spot on that show that never made it to the air.
See,
because
I knew it. I
had-
love that show, and I never saw you on.
yeah,
it.
no, I had one line,
Okay.
and I was so nervous because we were in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it right
What?
at all.
What was the line? Say it right
I
now.
can't even tell. It was about pretzels. I think I wanted a pretzel or something. And yeah, it was my first time live audience, and I was like, I will never do this. The funny thing is, I can do Broadway, I can do theater, but if you want me to perform in front of a camera, in front of a live audience, I'm not.
wow.
Little more prep time
So no
with the theater,
sitcoms
maybe.
for you.
Nah, that's
Man.
just too.
That's
But I mean, you got
hilarious.
Leah Remini in there with you
Oh
too.
no,
I mean,
of course,
it's
Kevin.
so great.
I mean, it was definitely a fun experience.
Yeah,
It
so
definitely
great.
was a fun experience.
Wow, and that picture says 99.
Oh man,
We're doing
what-
it for
yeah.
the 99 and
for the
2000s.
99 2000.
I mean,
Right.
was that early on in the season too? Because it looks like it's 8/27. That when they first started rolling
that's
in
probably
August
the
usually.
second season, man. I think it was
Yeah.
the second season.
I
Yeah,
don't
first
know.
season. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was second season. We'll
Anyways,
see.
I think we have just one more left.
One
Then
more?
Yeah.
I think just one more.
It should be his favorite.
It should be.
Oh, no, we have
two
two
more.
more, two more.
This is
Okay.
good. This is
Ah,
great.
yeah.
Now this kid, that's you, right?
Yeah.
Now this kid with you he's in Toy Soldiers. I remember.
Yeah, that's Gregory.
What movie is this though, or TV show?
This was a movie that we did based on a book called My Teacher Ate My Homework.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
It was this little doll took on the soul of a teacher and started terrorizing my buddy and I.
Yeah.
Wow.
You and Gregory.
Wow.
Jesus,
That's
Lord, that
hilarious.
is so long ago. That is
Nice. What brand is that sweatshirt you're
Man,
wearing?
it's got to be like cross colors or something that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Like Bum. Remember that?
Oh yeah, bum equipment.
Bum equipment.
Dang, that
Maybe
took
it's
it
Bum
way back to
Equipment.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, let's do. We got one more picture.
more.
For,
Last
This is
one.
definitely going to be Sally and my favorite for
no,
sure.
it's his favorite too.
It's,
All right. Boom!
Yeah.
Last season, baby.
Yes, yes.
That was a good
with Miss
We killed it.
Nandu.
I know,
Yeah,
Nandu.
we killed it.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
That's us from
And we
last
back
time.
at it again.
Back
Yes,
at it again,
nice,
hanging
man.
out.
Nice.
So
man.
thankful to have you again.
Hey, it's my
I was
pleasure.
telling Dan last week, I was like, man, I really hope that Edwin doesn't think I'm this crazy stalker person.
Nah.
I'm like-
No.
I'm
Like honestly,
yo,
it was me just like trying to just navigate.
Yeah.
I-
No, super
we
busy.
know how
Yeah,
busy you
no,
are.
we know that.
I know that feeling of being busy,
Right.
and I'm like, he's like 10 times busier than I am, so I get it.
Exactly. But you know, the fans really want you here. We
Yeah,
wanted you here.
yeah,
So I
no,
was
that's
like,
fine.
let me stay on it because, you know, we're really sad. Season 3. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you know, it is
What are
it
your
is.
What are your thoughts on that?
It
has
does.
been announced now, so it's
Yeah,
no secret there will be no
so-
season 3 of the
Yeah,
6.
6. You know, it is what it is. You know, we get in this position. You know, where popularity doesn't really. It doesn't
necessarily
count,
matter as
you know?
much,
It's
yeah,
like
for sure.
I feel there was a lot of things that were mishandled on the studio side.
Right.
A lot of things that were mishandled on the studio side. Moving our time slot and pushing us and all
Yeah,
this
well,
other madness,
where did the
you
time
know.
slot move this season?
Well, it's not that the time slot moves.
I-
Sorry, not
yeah.
the time slot, but we were supposed to air in January. You know,
That's
and
right,
they
yeah.
bumped us all the way to May, thinking Memorial Weekend was gonna be the best, and quite frankly, I didn't think it was a great idea. You know, I felt like they were running away from the other shows, the other military dramas that were out, trying to give us a little space, but I thought we should have just fought and just ran right
Yeah,
next to them.
what was that show on CBS that totally ripped you guys
Yeah,
off?
SEAL Team.
Yeah, they ripped you with
I was
what's his
like,
face?
what is that?
Yeah, so and you take a show like that, you know, they already have a built-in audience. CBS, you're gonna get your viewers or
I
whatever.
know,
Is
I
the
know.
quality gonna be the same?
No, nowhere
When I saw it,
near.
I was
No,
like, this
the quality
is no good.
nowhere near our show.
Nowhere
So,
near.
You know, they cater to a very specific, you know, look. You know, their storylines. You know, their actors. You wouldn't see their actors on our show,
Right.
and you're not gonna see our actors on their show.
Right.
Like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like what we've done to make our show believable, how we involved ourselves with the military community and really sat down and talked to these people, the way we, you know, our training,
Right.
everything that you know we had to work on to be detailed and specific and tactically sound. You know, this wasn't a joke for us.
Oh,
You know,
heck no.
this wasn't a
And you guys do
a
community
paycheck.
service.
I mean, we
and-
try, yeah,
right.
because that's what it's about.
Right.
You know, we do this stuff, and it's cool, it's great, but there's people out there that really live these lives,
Right.
and we have to show them as much respect as we can, you know, in order to at least want to be seen on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and like I said, there's money involved, there's politics
I know.
involved,
Right.
and all this other madness. So you just gotta.
It's just so
you gotta
disappointing
take it.
because this is being built up for a season 3 for sure. Just
Yes.
so, I know the way
The
this is going to
setup.
end.
Like honestly, I can, and I'm not just saying this because it's you know the show I'm on or whatever.
Right.
yeah.
The fans are gonna be highly pissed.
Oh,
we're
man.
Y'all. No, I'm being honest. Y'all
We have-
gonna be
Because the
pissed
cliffhanger.
the f off
I know.
because the way it ends, you're just gonna be like, what the.
Right.
Why?
I
So
already know. I
well,
already know.
It's how
So-
I feel about a lot of shows that get canceled. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, this could have been, especially this one, man. I
Yeah.
really
Right.
feel like this could do season 3. And I'm still going to say Rip comes back in the last episode. Bam. Oh, that's season 3.
You need to let it go, Dad. Just let it go.
He went on a private mission. Now he's right back. But I'm just saying, they're
Rip
going to.
is gone.
But it's going to be.
alert, Rip is gone.
Edwin,
Rip is-
Edwin, it's going to be something crazy like that, though, right? It's going to be crazy something like that where you're going to be like, why didn't they do season 3? I want to see this so bad. Maybe not that crazy, but crazy enough.
Oh no, it's gonna be. Listen, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. The ending changed twice. No, 3 times. I'm sorry. Since I had read the final draft of the script,
Okay.
and by the time they told me what the ending was and how it was shot and how we leave it, my mouth was on the floor.
Wow.
I was like,
And he's on the show.
I was like, wait, so that's what we're doing? we gonna do that to them like that? Oh,
Is there any chance you can give us one of the other endings that didn't happen? I would.
No, because it kind of
informs.
It goes into
Oh,
for sure.
man.
But I'll try. I'm gonna keep trying to get stuff.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's a.
Sally, we finally have him in. I know you got questions for him. I mean, we've got 7 minutes left. Anything you want to ask him? Go.
This is the
You got
thing.
this.
What I love about Edwin is his candor. I love that because he's been in the business so long. It's part of the game, right? Shows come and go and all of that. But the difference between a lot of shows, and I don't know, but it just seems like this one's extra special. The bond that you have created with your castmates. I mean, I follow you on social media. You guys are always together.
Yeah, we are.
You guys have this friendship
So many fun
way
pictures.
outside of the show. So talk to me about that, like what this show has meant to you, both on and off the screen.
I mean, on the screen, obviously from a professional standpoint, this has been one of the biggest projects to date in my career, in the sense that it's put me on a platform where my confidence as an actor has been built. My ability to be able to put myself in situations where I am uncomfortable and I kind of don't know what the outcome is going to be. It allowed me to be a little bit more naked and free on TV. Exploring this character Chase and his darkness, it was something that as a child, actually, I was very dark, I was kind of angry as a kid, and then I, got out of it, but it kind of brought me back there, and it brought me back to that place in a safe way,
Yeah, that's some method acting right there.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So it was fun to use my life experiences to, bring to this character, and in doing so, it made it more genuine and made it more real, and, the fight scene tonight, like, I was worried about how it was going to look, because you just are. And it was cool because, like, leading up to it, my persona was very, like, calm, still, whatever. And even going into the bathroom, you never really see me break in my face. And I was like, that's what I wanted. For me, personally, that's what I wanted to see. Like, this stoic kind of, I'm about to F you up and call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk out. Like,
I mean, you don't have to feel that bad, though, because a lot of the SEAL team members are making sketchy decisions in this episode. If you think that Bear's making a bad decision, Caudler wants to come back, even though he's not really ready. I mean, and then you. So all you guys are kind of going through it right now.
Going through it, and once again, that's what makes the ending that much more special. Like,
you're breaking my heart right now, man. This is like
I'm breaking my heart talking about it right now, yo. Like, honestly, it's on and then the personal level, like you said, these guys, man, I can't tell you how many times I woke up and I was just ready to go to work.
That's a great. It must be a great feeling to want that so bad.
No, it is. Yeah. It really is. It's not an opportunity granted to a lot of actors in the industry, and I'm fortunate. It's been 30 years in this career of mine.
We saw that on the screen there.
Yeah, exactly.
30 years.
That 6-year-old headshot we got.
Wow.
So, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed. I'm able to take what I did on the show, and I'm able to manifest that into other characters and whatnot as I go forward. So, sad to see the show go. If it came back, you bet your ass I'll be there.
Right.
Because the show, it means a lot to not just me, but just the military community. We get a lot of tweets and a lot of comments from, wives saying, thank you for telling my husband's story.
Wow.
And it's cool. And not to say the other shows aren't getting that or whatever, but, people have a deep, true relationship with the show. Not an actor on the show.
Right.
Not characters on the show.
Right.
The show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have one star name that everybody's looking up and everybody else is kind of sitting on the wing. We had an ensemble cast.
Very ensemble cast.
Great actors
Right.
who wanted to tell an amazing story. And if I can leave that with the fans and the audience, my job's done.
I had one more question, but Sally's done.
Drops Mike. That was great.
On a lighter note, and I want to end this on a light note because it was an amazing show, and I want to be so sad about it ending because it was so much fun to watch. Are you guys allowed one F-bomb per episode this season? Because you guys have used one F-bomb. I've counted. It's one every episode.
Yeah.
Every time you guys like push, like even when you don't need it, like yeah, I'll throw it in there.
Yeah.
Is it
pretty much?
Is that the rule now?
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, granted, while we were actually filming, there was a lot of.
Of course.
We can't use that. We love the energy, but we just.
That's funny. Oh, they would tell you. That's great.
Yeah. But that's another thing that makes the show real.
Yeah.
Real, yeah.
I mean,
we were
men
able
in
to
the
curse.
military curse so
I know.
much.
Curse, the sex, the drugs, the booze, the PTSD. We covered it all.
All of it. It's so great.
All of it.
So great. I mean, I tell Dan all the time, I went to college in Norfolk, and Norfolk has one of the biggest naval bases in the country. So a lot of my friends were Marines or naval officers, and so I saw all of it.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, that's what makes me so engaged to this show. Besides the incredible acting, I mean, the writing is just so fantastic. Like, they take me on this ride, and I say it every after show. I'm like, the writing. So.
This was my favorite episode, and I have a feeling that the next two are just going to build on this. I'm really hoping, because this was my favorite episode of the whole season.
Yeah, he did say that.
So, yes? Is that a yes?
He's giving us he already showed us on the show he can give that stoic poker face.
I know.
He's not going to break for us.
Yeah.
How was it doing that fight scene with Anthony or whatever that guy's name is?
It was interesting.
It must be kind of fun, right? I mean, I don't know.
It was fun for me. He was nervous as hell.
You're a strong dude, man. I don't want to fight with you.
It was just, there's just things that you kind of have to. You got to use your own body weight, like throw your own body weight.
Yeah.
Right. He just wasn't. So I was just like, all right, fine.
I'm gonna just fling you.
It's like I'm gonna just fling you. Like I mean, because I'm gonna make this look real. I don't know how scared you are.
He wasn't trying to add to it. He was like, was that nervous?
I think he was just being cautious and careful.
Right.
Sure.
It was like his first time doing it. But
Right.
I grew up fighting in general. I mean,
Right.
martial arts, all this other madness. So I know how to take a punch and whatever.
Yeah.
It was an interesting scene. We got through it, and like I said, I'm happy with the results.
It looked great.
Yeah,
No,
I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it looked good.
I thought it looked like a badass.
His head was resting on a urinal.
Yeah.
I think he smelled the urinal cake.
Urinal,
I said earlier.
yeah,
It was good.
yeah.
It was great.
It was great. It was. But yeah, in the new chapter.
Tell us what's going on then next. We got 2
Yes,
minutes left.
what's
Tell us what's
going
going
on.
on. Tell me some future projects we can look forward to
I
seeing.
got a little cameo in Bumblebee coming up.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
I saw a preview for that the other week.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that. And then
So good.
my buddies and I, my partners, we're just working on our own scripts and getting things produced right now because I just feel I'm in that zone.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll be seeing written by, created by my name. So
Yeah, making your own content's key out here, man.
I got a script I want to hand you. How about that? I got a script I'm gonna give you in a couple minutes.
Those look like your notes from the 6th episode.
It is, but metaphorically speaking, I'm like, well, let me just.
What a great script you got.
Make it happen.
Anywho, it's so good to see you. Such a pleasure. I wish you continued blessings and success.
Likewise.
It's all about. I feel like there's a new thing happening in the industry, and it's beautiful to see. And so it's beautiful that you're still here.
Yeah.
A lot of people they stopped, and you didn't.
Oh,
so.
I quit twice. I quit twice.
Third time's a charm.
Hey man, well the business it wouldn't let me go. To be honest with you,
Nice.
Like I as much as I did say no, I remember my manager calling me and saying the cast director was like, she doesn't care what she doesn't care. You need to come in now.
Wow.
So, all right, cool. I'm coming in.
That's awesome.
Ended up getting a job and. I was like, all right, well, this is what I got to do.
Right.
I'll make my money while I can, and if I
exactly.
enjoy it, I enjoy it, and I'll keep it going. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
we'll keep it going.
All right.
Going.
Is that it?
We'll be here next week.
We will be here for 2 more episodes, guys.
2 more episodes.
I mean,
We're super excited to
if
talk
I'm
to you
around, I'll
guys.
stop in for the finale.
Oh,
Well, we got Brienne coming, and you got to join
Yeah.
her.
Well, there we
Yeah.
go.
We would love that.
Yeah.
It's August 1st.
Make it a hangout.
We'll be hitting you up.
Yes.
All right.
And Jalen said the next time y'all do a tweet party at his house, we can come. So I might be
We
crashing.
got a lot happening.
There's a
the
lot
next,
going on.
We have busy 2 weeks happening,
Hey,
guys.
by all means, y'all wanna blast
That's
it.
my gap brother.
Let's
I'm
do
like,
it.
yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, as always, my name is Daniel Lindgren. You can follow me on all
Yes.
social media at the Dan Lindgren.
Ya tú sabes, your favorite Afro-Latina in the house from Sally Chime, and hang out with me at all things at Sally Hang Out.
And Edwin, where can we find you, man?
Hey, Chaotic Symphony, Instagram, Edwin Hodge, Twitter, and Facebook. It's real simple.
All right, guys, 2 more weeks left. 2 more major episodes happening with the 6. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Adios.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Afterbuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the Afterbuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterbuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of Afterbuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Every week y'all got bros, yeah. All of y'all fake clothes, yeah. Y'all switching sides like NBA teams. Just